I block numbers. I block numbers.
Okay, but
it never went back to nobody.
Oh, I definitely did, but it's been over.
Yeah, but it's over while it's over. But even if they don't have your number, bitch, there's Skype, there's WhatsApp, there's Instagram, there's Twitter.
No.
Like you can never even get rid of anyone anymore. They all Gmail, bitch.
Listen, I deleted Snapchat. I was like, I don't want no parts. I'm good.
Really?
I'm proud of you.
Yeah,
I still have niggas emailing me, and I'm like, ugh.
No, because it takes so much for me to detach that once I finally do, I have to keep that space. I have to keep that distance.
That's beautiful.
Until I get to a place where it's like friendly. Like I have the one ex that was probably the ex that I was always like, it was always a back and forth for a long time. But now even if I were to see him, I'd be like, oh, you're so boyish. You're not even like a grown man.
I mean,
like,
I will say,
there's no attraction to that. You know what I mean? Like I've outgrown it. So to me, that's still kind of like the idea that there's someone that's still like you still feel tethered to somebody. I don't have that feeling.
But it's also funny that you said that because I used to love me a tenderoni, baby. I used to love me a man that was like younger than me, like you know, girl.
Me
oh my
too.
God, girl. I used to be like
Me too.
28 playing with like 20-year-olds, 21, 22. Like I like the idea.
Love the little puppy.
I like the idea of a man not having baggage. I like the idea of being able to teach him some things.
Yeah.
And I just, like the idea of at one point just having fun. There wasn't the pressures of kids or marriage or moving in, the things that you get with someone older. But now I guess that I'm more mature and I'm more settled and more in a different place. Nigga, if you ain't got a gray hair, I'm not looking your way. Like, I need a little seasoning on my niggas. Give me a little salt and pepper, baby. I needed a little. I need
some experience, some life experience.
I think that's part of it too. When your type changes, when you evolve and you grow, it's like you're not even looking at the same guys that you would have. You know what I mean? Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's funny because when we were in Atlanta, there was a couple that was around around the group that we were around. And the guy was like an odd doppelganger for my ex, and his wife was like a weird doppelganger for my man's ex. And so my man and I were laughing about it, like, yo, isn't this crazy? Like how people, that's not even like we're not even attracted to the same things anymore.
Right.
Like which to me is also indicative of me really being in love now, because I'm like, damn, I'm looking at him and he's the only person I see.
When I tell you that is really like what you just said, like, even if I have the freedom, like I be getting hall passes and shit when I travel. And when I tell you, when I went to the J. Cole concert, shout out Dustin and Asante, they came with me and I'm walking around and we looking, because there was some joints up in there.
You say you get hall passes when you travel?
I do. So like
that.
When I just went to Mexico, he was like, you have a hall pass. And I didn't use it because I'm just like, if I'm finna fuck somebody, he gotta look like better. My man, he gotta look better than my man, at least.
And I've seen your man.
Bitch.
That's hard.
He came to the house. You feel me?
That's hard.
So I even went to the J. Cole concert and I'm like, damn, it's like, how can I even look at a man if he ain't finer than what I got?
Right.
Yeah.
And you know what I mean? Also the idea of treatment and someone showing up for you, like, I'm waiting for the nigga to really fall off, like, so I can make up for him and someone else. And I haven't gotten there yet. So the way you just said, I only have eyes for my man, even if we see someone good looking at, it's like, oh, he good looking, but there's no desire at all to go past that.
No desire.
Because you really like.
And I wonder if because you have the option, and I actually love that you have like a non-conventional, relationship that you guys allow each other to have that type of option, that hall pass option that, I can do this, but I don't want to. And I think a lot of times, in relationships, you immediately come with those bars and those restrictions of like, no, you can't do this. This is cheating, blah, blah, blah.
Right.
Which, by the way, just because we're unconventional, it doesn't mean that we eliminate.
It's disrespectful, right?
It's not like that we eliminate cheating happening at all.
Right.
Even though we can be with other people, yes. I mean, a lot of times, and I told him, I only want to see you with another woman when you're with me. Mm-hmm. So I be letting him know, and she knows, when we went on the outs, I was with her and her nigga, and we just drove by this little restaurant, and I thought it was him. I said, "Oh, bitch, I'm gonna jump out." So I done let him know I'm gonna jump up and pull.
They put the child locks on, like, no.
I say, Preston, hit the gas. We not pulling over. We not stopping because we both gonna end up tearing this restaurant the fuck up.
We were, but I done already let him know. I said, just so you know, and I'm gonna let you know. Even though you have this freedom, I don't really want you to do this.
There's still limitations. There's still boundaries that are respected without like having to confine and constrict each other. I think that's you guys.
But there's nothing he doesn't know. I let him know. I said, if you out with a bitch and I see you, I'm pulling up and buying y'all shots. just know there's nothing else that's gonna happen. I'm gonna pull up, buy shots, and make sure I introduce myself. I said, so if you think you're finna go out, just know. And also, like, he's done met so many of my friends, like, you being spotted, nigga.
Yeah.
I got eyes everywhere.
I done seen you.
Yeah.